In today's episode of Stationeers, I will be upgrading these machines to the Mk2, namely the autolathe and the electroprinter, and I will be shooting them up or connecting them all to a common output, which will be the stacker. In the previous episode, I was building this small crafting corner by moving machines. If you haven't checked it out, please, the link will be in the link below, or it will be in the card in the top right corner. However, without further ado, we have electronic printer mod and it requires steel, but it also requires constantan. And now I need to check how is constantan ingot being made. Okay, advanced furnace, it doesn't really matter, 1000 kilopascals or to 10,000, oh sorry, no, kilokelvin to 10,000 kilokelvin, and pressure 20 megapascals till 100 megapascals. I think that that's still doable within the scope of the regular furnace. I don't think we need advanced furnace. So shatter 1 kilo, and there is no other discussion. Good. And as you can see, it can make also the solder steel, invar electrum, pretty much everything. Good. All right, so I guess we need to make some constantan. We're gonna take copper and sorry, I'll take that one. I'm gonna store it somewhere up here. We're gonna place, there we go, 27 of copper, and then we need the equal amount of nickel, I believe. Right, so 27 copper, store it, 27 nickel, and that, given enough the correct pressure and temperature, will give us constantan. All right, so we need to start putting in the ices. And as you can see, it's pretty nice that we have the ices over here. I think it's actually a wonderful idea. So yeah, we can just take out and let's warm up the furnace with a couple of volatiles first. I'm thinking like 6 and then probably 3 oxides. There we go, so 8 of them in, and then we'll put 4. And let's see what the pressure and the temperature will be. So let's first melt these. And now use sunshine and hit it. Oh, and look, the morning comes, isn't it beautiful? Okay, the pressure is 6.87, so I'll clearly need more. However, first I'm going to shove the nickel in, and then I'm going to shove the coal in. Okay, the pressure is still dropping, which is not ideal. So I think I should probably put in a bunch more oxides and a little bit more volatiles just to spice things up. So yeah, 5 oxides, and now let's talk volatiles. $16, wonderful. There we go, beautiful. Now, how are we with the pressure? 14 megapascal and 1.74 kilokelvin of temperature, so it is hot enough. The problem is that there is no pressure still enough. So I'm adding little by little just to make sure that I reach the correct mixture. There we go. And there we go, ingot constantan. So let's take it up and oi, come back. Oh, this one is not escaping. I am picking it up and I'm chasing it. It should be in that crack. Come over. You insolent little puke. Hello. Now, okay, we have 54 grams of constantan, which should probably be enough that we start making our mods, at least for the autolaythe and the electronics printer, and then later on we'll focus a little bit more on modding the other machines to Mk2 status. There we go. So now let's put constantan up there so that people are not... Okay, chamber. Now I think it would be ideal test to test the pressurizing of the waste tank. So just take out that gas and let's see what we get. The volume pump, and let's put in the atmospheric analyzer. The temperature is 153 and the radiators seem to be doing their job, which is nice. Pipe network. Yeah. Alright. So I'm just monitoring as it climbs so that the temperature or the pressure doesn't climb too rapidly. But overall, as you can see, 44% is CO2, there is some nitrogen, some hydrogen, some oxygen, and whatnot. I'm just monitoring until the temperature gets to the correct state. Alright. And I think we have still a little bit of pressure in the chamber, but I think I'll close it up anyway, sooner rather than later, so that we have still full control over the both. Yeah. Let's go a little bit more mining. I need some more steel, I believe. Actually, sorry, not steel. I think iron. Anyway, after some mining, we got back. We have some extra iron. We didn't stay too long, hopefully. So now let's pressurize our base and get into it and start building the Mk2 machines, hopefully. There we go. Alright, so now let's take the iron ore and let's burn it in the arc furnace. Perfect. Alright, let's put in constantan and let's see what we can get. We could get the suit, or we could get something that we agreed we're gonna need a lot, and that's not the arc welder, but it's rather a lantern of some sort. So there we go. Let's feed the materials into other machines. So I mean, if we ever get depressurized, I don't want this expensive alloys to get lost now, do I? So the only thing that I'm missing from the lower tier materials is the invar, but that one has a notoriously small, range, so we have to be really careful when smelting that one. Anyway, I'm creating the electronics printer mode because I want that my electronic printer becomes Mk2. Now let's put into the full chute production. We'll need chutes just to connect everything to the stacker. Yes. By the way, this mod takes forever. Okay, 91%, meaning that electronic printer mod will be out sooner rather than later. And look at that cost. Steel, electrum, constantan, solder. It's a pricey bugger. Alright, now we need to figure out how to apply it. And I've looked on the forums and apparently you weld it up. There we go, Electro Printer Mark II. I love the active coolers on top. What are they cooling? A graphics card, hopefully? Now let's do autolaythe printer mod. I mean, it's important to have the higher tier, you know, builders because that gives us more options. Autolaythe, you could actually be producing chutes while we wait. I just found it pretty relaxing and nice that we can actually build chutes while we are waiting for the autolaythe mod. The thing that I don't like is how are those chutes organized. There we go, and we should be getting that autolaythe mod right about this mark, somewhere around here. And there we go. Beautiful. There we go. Now let's apply the mod. There we go, and we have the autolaythe Mark II. Wonderful. In the meantime, a storm has started and disrupted all my plans for mining, which means I will be shooting up those things. So let's just print some more chutes. And now that we have Mark IIs, those are faster, as you can tell. That was another reason why I wanted to basically connect them to the common output, which I will do right about now-ish. There we go. So, where do I want to be starting? Now that the storm is raging, I'm always a little bit worried that if I start... Oh, look at it, it's vicious. I'm always worried that if I start deconstructing the tiles below, that I'm gonna get a breach. Let's hope not. Now let's deconstruct. We need to deconstruct this steel frame. Then we need to deconstruct which one? That steel frame, beautiful. There we go. So these two tiles are removed. We'll need probably the drilling tool as well from the mining belt. See, this is why I said we need multiple mining belts. It becomes easier if you have more of them. At least to sort out things. Now let's dig. Underneath these guys we will need to have chutes which will be going into the stacker from all the crafting machines. I think that's good enough. Just removing some odd tiles here and there. A little bit more cleaning. I don't think that that should open up the walls and then my base gets to minus 142 in the middle of the storm. Wouldn't be too nice now, would be? There we go. Jetpack, but it works. Perfect. So with that thing out of the way, let's shoot up the area. Or shoot up the area. Now we get you, sunshine, at the corner, not this guy. The other orientation. Like that. I cannot tell. Okay, this looks like a better option anyway. Any option is a better option than none. So, continuing with our shoots. There we go, and now we should be connecting first the pipe bender, then the electronics printer, and then the printer, the autolathe itself. So, corner, yes. There we go, shoots. And I know that I'm avoiding, but at some point I'll need to just jump down with both feet in and construct it. There we go, we need to connect these two tubes. There we go. I think that they should be aligned, not like this. Oh, actually, maybe yes, like this, yes. And then turn a corner, correct. And the arrow points the way at which the items shall be pushed through the chute. So turn around like that, yes. Then a straight one. And then another straight one, and then we'll be just connecting these one up. Come on, rotate, you little thingy. Shoot corner, there we go. Oh, come on, you've got to be kidding me. And now the top piece. Perfect, so now everything that goes out from the pipe bender shall be going to the stacker. Let's connect these tiles in. Well, let's just connect the output going down. Wonderful. Now let's get up and let's disassemble the other two tiles as well. So, hydraulic pipe bender, let's see, what do we want to be producing? Let's say chutes, yes. So let's kick a few more chutes. And we have the new stacker to test it out. So, stack size, shall we place, I don't know, 11 works for me. 12, yes, 10, even better. So let's just hit it. See, it's working. The output from the hydraulic pipe bender is going into the stacker, and the stacker stacks it as requested. Alright, so after these have been printed, all we need to go is basically to collect the chutes, and we will be doing nicely. There we go, and let's pick it up. Awesome. Now you can just continue the construction as initially planned. Yes, so finish up shooting these. a bit more rotation, it has to go from the top and enter from the rear. Alright, so let's place the chute component over there, because we did change the terrain in the middle. There we go. Very nice. So let's deconstruct this cube, and then we're almost done, I think, with the connectivity. Chute window, straight down, yes, so that we can see the goods passing through it. There we go. Then we want to also be placing a window here. I mean, we won't see all the details, but we'll get a slight notion that something is at least happening. Alright, junction, not junction. Yeah, it's a junction because it is the electronics printer, so we still have to go for autolaythe. Alright. I think we can deconstruct these couple of tiles and then just hook those things up rather quickly. So chute corner, go down, have a straight one. Let's say window, yes. Perfect. And then for the rest I need to unweld the two cubicles on which the machines are sitting. So, and yes, I will be picking them up later on. So you we can actually fix, you we can actually also construct fully, and now it's just a matter of fixing the other two. Let's deconstruct you, sunshine, and deconstruct you. And I don't think we need even to go below because this is sufficient. So where are my chutes? Yep, let's grab them, and I don't think it will be enough. Oh, come on. Chute, chute. And the final piece. Chuted, perfect. So that means that now all the outputs will be going to the stacker. That was the plan. And as a bonus, we also smelted some constantan, so why not? Yeah, now we weld these things up, and now we have a perfect situation. Alright, so let's pick up chutes. Chutes we'll leave up here, and I do want to check out a little bit of the recipes for the Mk2 machines. Don't you? Let's check it out. Now let's see the recipes. We have a wind turbine and we have the upright wind turbine. I think the wind turbines are huge and as expensive as hell. And apparently you don't... yeah. So I guess we'll be crafting that one today, but I don't think we will be installing it. Since I already pressed it, I might as well, you know, I'm curious. Okay, let's stop it. And I think it arrived in the stacker. So let's see if it did. Yes, it did. Beautiful. Wind turbine, let's just check the size of that thing. Or maybe we won't. We'll do it in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks, signing off. And